Hey, everybody, you are on Monday Night with Mike, and this is our second edition. As you probably noticed, I'm not down in my regular studio that I was in last week. I am up in Alaska. I am doing schools next week. This week, I came up and did a retreat. Let me back up. Before this week, Wednesday, I was in O'Neill, Nebraska, and I hung out with some amazing kids. Go Eagles, had a great time. Then I jumped on an airplane and I came up here to Ketchikan. They put me on a small float plane. Show you that plane there, and then flew up in this little small village of Thorn Bay, Prince of Wales Island. Had an awesome time. Hung out with some kids. Did some exercises and some things with this retreat that I did called that I helped out with called the Flight Club. It's pretty cool. It's not sponsored by a church. It's actually sponsored by the school district up here. And it's amazing what they do with these kids. Most of the kids up here have dealt with some pretty harsh family situations. And these adults come in and really help them with life skills and support and encouragement. And like I said, life skills that help them get through some of these tough times. And what it prompted me to do this week in the minute or the Monday Night with Mike is to talk about mentorship and how important it is to have adults that you can trust in your life. I mean, most of you that are watching this probably have decent parents, and they're not perfect, but they try their best to be, good examples to you, mentors. They provide a home for you, that kind of thing. But that doesn't mean that you can't use other mentors in your life, like adults in your life that you can trust, people that can speak into your life and help you get through some tough times. Most adults in your life are not going to initiate that with you unless they're a counselor or they're that kind of thing. But most adults they feel creepy coming up to you and just saying, hey, can I talk to you about your life, unless they're a motivational speaker like me, which I do that. But I would say it would be a really good idea to find some people, teachers, coaches, mentors, people like that you can go to and say, hey, you know what? I've got this thing going on in my life. Would you mind speaking into that? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Those kind of things are really healthy. They're healthy because they help you get a different perspective from somebody who's been there, right? An adult that has, come through some stuff, has dealt with life issues. Definitely worth it if you can find somebody like that in your life. I get a lot of emails from students that say, hey, can you help me with this? And I don't mind doing that. I mean, but it's not the same thing as me sitting down with you, as an adult sitting down with you and saying, hey, here's three practical things. And then maybe even holding you accountable to some of those things. If they say, hey, you know what, do XYZ, well, maybe the next time they see you, they say, did you do XYZ? Whereas me, like, I'm not going to be in your life. You can still email me and I can ask you those questions, but I'm not around you, right? So, and again, I'm not saying don't email me because I like, answering those, but I'm just saying that it's really healthy to have somebody in your life there that can speak life into you. And obviously you have to vet them and make sure they're not creepos or whatever. But obviously if they work in the school, they're going to be okay. And then, maybe there's some friends of yours that have parents that you like, hey, you know what, this guy's a lawyer. I'd love to chat with him about, law and law school and what was the process and things like that. So healthy to have relationships like that. So tune in next week. Don't forget to yes, like and subscribe our channel and share it with others and give us some comments and some feedback on what you think of this. And we will be in touch with you next Monday night with Mike. Woo! Bye.